From the workers of the local restaurant industry, and they did it New Orleans style with a lot of music. The workers marched throughout the French Quarter. It marked the formal introduction, they say, of an Orleans office, which actually has been open for almost 2 years. The office provides programs and training for restaurant employees, and that wasn't the correct video there, but here's what you need to know about this. Right now, there are reportedly, here are the numbers, close to 47,000 restaurant employees in the metro area. That's down from the pre-Katrina numbers. Today, the workers say they want people to be basically aware of their contribution to the local economy.
Just that, there's over 150 restaurant workers from all over the country coming down here to New Orleans, not just to get together and talk about the restaurant industry, but also to try to really demonstrate that the restaurant workers are the ones that are really behind the engine of growth that is the restaurant industry here in New Orleans.
The Louisiana Restaurant Association says its membership is now up to 7,500 statewide, more than 1,300 of those right here in the metro area.
Well, in case you didn't notice this,
Continue as we go throughout this week and into this weekend. I'll have those details coming up next.
Your only news at 6:30.
the New Orleans restaurant scene is slowly working its way back to pre-Katrina numbers, and a group dedicated to protecting employee rights introduced itself today. Chris Buckley has more.
The Restaurant Opportunities Center opened up a New Orleans office a year and a half ago. Today, members from across the country stepped out in the French Quarter to raise awareness for the cause.
We're talking a bit about being able to do policy to increase the tip minimum wage for restaurant workers, to have a right to return for restaurant workers, post-evacuation plans for the city, and we're just sharing best practices around workplace justice.
There are 450 less restaurants and 5,500 less restaurant jobs here than before Katrina. But there's hope in the coming years.
I think with the Super Bowl coming in 2013 that's a great boost for us, and we have a lot of sporting events around that time. So that's telling the world that we're ready. We can host major events. We do spectacular special events better than anyone in the world, in my opinion. So I think that is, we're on the road to getting there.
And these employees are on the road to show just how important they are to the city's recovery.
Here in New Orleans, despite the economic downturn, the restaurant industry is continually growing. And New Orleans is by far one of the hot spots of that growth. So what we really want to say to New Orleans and New Orleanians and to the nation at large is that really it is because of restaurant workers and because of their hard labor that the economic growth in the city is what it is.
The center also offers free training and job placement to its members. Chris Buckley, ABC 26 News.
Membership in the Louisiana Restaurant Association is actually on the rise. At the state capitol in Baton Rouge, Governor Bobby Jindal said he will remove 200